Hi guys, I'm Lyrics. If you have not seen this channel before, thank you for tuning in. If you've come back from another video, thank you for surviving and coming back to another video. I am going to show you today how I got this super laid back, kind of chill, natural looking look. If you'd like to see how I did it, stay tuned. I'm calling this look today the, man, I wish I were a drag queen, or the, I like goth, but I also like rainbow. Or it could even just be nicknamed, Man, I Love Glitter. Stay tuned to see how I got it. Here we go. Greetings, it is I, VoiceOver Lyrics. I'm here to tell you how I got the rainbow look. First, I'm going to start with a primer and foundation for a base because honestly, I need a base. I got to cover up my sins. Once I've decided my sins are successfully covered, I'm going to move on to eyes using a fluffy brush and my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, which is my go-to palette right now. I'm using that fluffy brush to apply black eyeshadow to my brow bone, which is basically everything they tell you not to do in makeup, but I do what I want. I'm feeling a little rebellious right now, so we're going to do it anyway. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and apply that to my eyelid as a base for the colors because we need a little color in our lives and it better pop. So I'm applying that real well, and then I'm going to use red on the outer corner of my eye. I decided the fluffy brush was not working well enough, so I used a slightly flatter brush to make those colors more opaque. I'm following that up with orange in the center, and on the inner corner of my lid, I'm using a yellow. I'm going to blend those colors together real well because we don't want them to be patchy. They need to blend seamlessly. Once those colors are blended flawlessly, we're going to move on to applying white to our waterline using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And we're going to drag that down pretty dramatically because, let's face it, quarantine's a little boring. We could use a little bit of drama in our lives. Next, we're going to mimic the same thing we did on the first eye, black on the brow bone, and then we're using that NYX pencil in Milk for a base. But this time, we're starting with green on the inner corner. We're going to follow that up with a bright blue and finishing it off on the outer corner with purple to complete the rainbow. Once I saw the colors applied to this eye, I decided that the red, orange, and yellow weren't popping enough, so I went back in and added some more color because, like I said, we need a little drama in our lives right now. Next, we're going to take our same colors, we're going to follow that same color pattern, and we're just going to blend that on the lower lids where we applied that white jumbo pencil, and we're going to blend those colors out real well. Then we're going to go ahead and take the white liquid liner by NYX, and we're going to create our cut crease. I'm going to be real honest and let you know that honestly, the white liner was a complete mess when I first applied it, but that's okay because you're going to go back in and clean it up later. And honestly, it's just a guiding line of where you're going to put your glitter. And while I allow that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the fallout and apply concealer because once again, we got a concealer sins and the full spectrum dusty rainbow we just applied to our cheeks on accident. Then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and set this with setting powder. Once you're done concealing, blending, and setting, your white eyeliner should be dry enough to clean up. Here I'm using Graftobian Pro Paint water-activated body paint in black to clean up the top of that white line. I then decided that it wasn't dramatic enough, so I applied more, creating a bigger mess, which I will allow to dry yet again while I work on the lower lid. I'm going to go ahead and create a shadow line underneath that rainbow that we created earlier, bringing that down to a point towards the bridge of my nose, mimicking that on the other side. Then I'm going to go back in and clean up that white line for realsies this time, I promise. I'm applying that water-activated body paint as well as using shadow to blend it out. Next, I'm going to apply my eyeliner for realsies. As you've probably already guessed, we are yet again going for a super dramatic winged eyeliner because I loved winged eyeliner and I love dramatic looks, so you can't stop me. I just can't help myself, and there's nothing you can do about it. We're just going to go with it. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other eye because it wouldn't be complete if you just had one wing. Then I'm going to go ahead and solidify that black shadow that we did earlier with the black liner. At this point, we're just cleaning up all the rough edges and blending out the extra eyeshadow and applying highlight to the brow bone. Let me tell you though, I did struggle really heavily with this wing for some reason. She just did not want to agree. She was being the black sheep of the family. We just had arguments, but we set aside our differences in the end. We became friends again. Everything's fine. Then we went ahead to apply glitter. I'm just taking a duo brush eyelash glue adhesive and I'm applying that to that white line and then following it up with an angled brush and NYX glitter. Doing the exact same thing on the other eye and just kind of eyeing it and making sure it's even as I go. Once we're satisfied with the amount of glitter we've applied to our eyelids, which is basically never, but we're going to move on anyway. We're going to move on to mascara. And then we're going to go ahead and reapply some white eyeliner to the waterline of our eyes just to make it pop. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to contouring. And we're contouring pretty heavily for this look, but let's be honest, I'm always contouring pretty heavily because I want to look like I'm carved directly by the gods. Then we'll go ahead and smoke out that lower black eyeshadow just because we don't want it to look so harsh and cut. We're just going to make it a little more smoky. Then we're going to move on to eyebrows because let's face it, I got baby eyebrows and I don't want my baby eyebrows to be messed with. So they got to look like big girl eyebrows. Like they don't take mess from anybody. So back off. Once I'm satisfied with my eyebrows being sharp and pointy and dangerous, we're going to move on to applying lashes because they just complete the look. Of course, we're going with dramatic lashes because every look that I do is dramatic. And of course, because I'm dramatic and I'm over the top with everything, one set of lashes is not enough. I'm going to add a set of lashes to my lower lids because I want my eyes to look large and afraid of everything. I want to look like a deer in the headlights, which is my signature look, and we're going to own it. I want to look like I've seen more ghosts than Courage the Cowardly Dog, and my eyes have permanently set in this state of shock. I'm going to allow that to dry, or in other words, I'm going to fan my face in hopes that it dries really, really fast. And then I'm going to contour my nose because I forgot to do it earlier because that's my biggest weakness is contouring my nose. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to pretend I do. Then I'm going to go ahead and highlight my nose and cheekbones because I want to be the beacon of light. Once I successfully look like I can see all the way into the future, I'm going to move on to the next step, which is I'm applying freckles with that same liquid eyeliner I used to cut my crease. Then I'm going to use my NYX glitter adhesive and that same glitter I used on my cut crease to apply it in a band formation across my nose. And then I have another more iridescent glitter I'm going to apply right over top of that and just expanding that a little farther out because it shines bright. And then next I'm going to go ahead and apply lipstick. I'm using black to complete this look because I feel like it just looks more complete, but you don't necessarily have to use black. You've got every color of the rainbow to choose from, obviously, but I feel like it just completes this look for me, as well as it makes me feel like I look a little more intimidating than I actually am. So that's what I'm using. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply glitter to my lips. I'm using that same iridescent glitter as before. And look at that. To me, it just kind of looks more like a galaxy, and I'm super into it. It took everything in me to stop applying glitter, to be honest. And cue a bad transition. 3, 2, 1. And here is that completed look. And now give her a second because she's going to feel herself a little bit here. And just like everything else in this video, a rainbow wig is not necessary. Rainbow hair is not necessary. You can use whatever hair color or whatever wig you so choose. This is just a look that you can have fun with. I know I did. I did not want to take this look off. I wanted to wear it forever. But what's the fun in that if I can't do more makeup? I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I did. That's it. You survived another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to follow me for more videos. If you liked it enough to check out some of my other social medias, I'll post those down below, including my Instagram for cosplay, my Instagram for modeling, or my Twitter where I post my most random thoughts, I don't know, and my Facebook where you can see a combination of everything. So if you want to follow me there, I'll post those links down below, including a list of products that I may or may not have used in this video. If you want to see anything from me, including looks that you see that you want to see me try with just what I already have on hand, go ahead and post those below. But don't forget, this YouTube is not just limited to makeup. So if you want to see anything else, leave it down below, and you never know, maybe I'll give it a shot. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye.